Hello good peoples, and welcome to Itchy. I'm the Flying Banana, and let's get in there. I am going to be playing on extreme difficulty because I am a fool. I'm not going to play on Ultra Mortal, I'll explain that in a minute. Itchy is a game by Daniel Ramar, who works for Ludosity. This is one of the games he made before he came to the company, though he's been continually updating it. I believe this version, 1.7, actually did come out in 2018. Or it could be in 2017, I've kind of lost track. It originally came out in 2004, I think. Alright, we're done. You sure we should do this? If she dies when we boot it up, it'll all be for nothing. I want another week to make sure. I don't think we've got another week. We've wasted months enough. What good will it do if we can't perfect her? They have an army, we have a potential soldier at best. Even with that gun we found. Look, as long as we do something, that's better than nothing at all. I'd rather see her alive again at least once before we all die. I should make that much of a difference. Stop bickering already. Should we wake her up or not? Yes, of course. There. Now first we should check mental stability, sensory response, and... Wait, what's wrong? Oh, everyone to the safe room! Too late! I can't shout on camera, sorry. I'm not a voice actor. Also, hello Itchy. Hello? Dad? Mia? Itchy, calm down. It's me, Dan. I'm in a control room in the middle of the complex, but I can see you through the cameras. There's a lot to explain. Dan, can you hear me? Keep your voice down. Yes, there are microphones in these speakers, but you shouldn't talk or the Tazen could hear you. I can talk as much as I want. I use all the speakers at once, and I don't think they understand any human languages. Listen, we were all visiting Dad's workplace when all of a sudden an alien spaceship bombarded the area with a space-to-ground weapon called the Alpha Strike. Then they came down and killed nearly everyone inside. That's why I'm stuck in this control room. They're called the Tazen, and I don't know why they invaded this complex, but it's our job to make them leave. You're lying! Calm down. It's been 6 months since the Tazen invaded this place. Since then, a team of researchers trapped in here tried to find a way to stop them. They managed to make a cyborg soldier out of the only suitable survivor they could find, using the Tazen's technology. You are that cyborg. You're just making this up. It's just a dream, isn't it? Itchy, calm down. No! Itchy! We've been over this 100 times now. Our family's gone. You have to trust me and head out there. Your only other option is to stay locked in that room and die. I know. Your goal is to talk to one of the Tazen leaders and convince them to take their spaceship and leave. But why hasn't anyone done something about them? Hasn't the rest of the world noticed what's going on here? We'll have to take this one step at a time. You really have to get going soon or the Tazen will find you. Okay. Right, time to move. Beside you lies a very special Tazen nanogun. Learn to use it and guard it with your life. From now on, you have to do exactly as I say, okay? Alright, I guess I'll try. I'll direct you to a Tazen elite called Crotera, so we can have a talk with him. Remember his name. You have the ability to understand their language, and your personal nanofield alters what you say, so they understand you too. Stay on your guard. Everyone in this complex is under orders to kill on sight. Don't bother trying to communicate with anyone but Crotera. I'm sorry we have to do this, but good luck. Right, I'm not going to read everything outside of a cutscene because there's quite a lot of dialogue in this game, to be honest. And in this case, Dan is mostly just going to be giving me tutorial. We can kick, we can shoot, and we can... Well, this would interact with things, but there isn't anything to interact with there. This just repeats everything that Dan said. Your body is protected by the personal nanofield. Basically, we have armor, we have health. It works exactly as you would expect from that game. Oh, from that gaming convention. Hello, Tazen Scout. You may have noticed I just ran past him and ignored him. That is because Itchy quite prominently features a morality type system, a pacifist killer type of thing with Bob. Anyway, we've got here health and armor. The pacifist thing is quite extensive, and I suppose it goes without saying that the obvious comparison these days would be Undertale, though this does precede the game by 11 years. This is experience, basically. And this is a upgrade station. Basically, you can see my stats in the bottom right corner. I have health, attack, assimilate, that's how much ammunition I get from pickups. Strength, that's my kicking. Cracking, that's my ability to hack things, though I've still not found anything to hack. Tazen and Kamato. Tazen is my ability to pick up weapons belonging to the Tazen. Alright. Alright, there's also jump and armor, but those can only be upgraded via specific plot events. For the moment, I'm going to put a point into... I can't actually upgrade cracking yet. I'm going to put a point into health then. It never hurts to not die. A boot. You can kick down red field doors, though stronger doors may require you to upgrade your strength. Ammunition for an unknown gun. Press Enter to switch your gun to passive mode. This is actually new to 1.7. Switching to passive. Originally, if you wanted to be a pacifist, you had to entirely run from enemies. Absolutely no fighting at all. This gun's so cumbersome, I can barely even carry it without standing straight. And how many Tazen do you think I'll have to face on my way to Croterra? I don't really want to fight them. You'll get used to it. Unless you learn how to defend yourself, you won't be prepared for what's ahead, okay? Okay. Ichi is remorseful. She actually has quotes when you kill someone. Whoa. They default to her saying I'm sorry and variants thereof. But if you've killed at least 5 enemies in an area, she switches to slightly more bloodthirsty ones. There's a few changes, but that's just one of the more obvious. Oops. Hello, again. Let's just test out this passive nanogun. As you can see, the starting shotgun isn't terribly impressive. In passive mode, at least. It also doesn't help that I haven't upgraded my attack. Ichi can tank a fall like a boss. Still, while I could run around stun gunning people, it's better just to not get shot at in the first place. That is a Tazen soldier. On the left is a Tazen scout, right is a Tazen soldier. That guy is a little more quick to react and accurate with his gun. They also sometimes have rocket launchers. Rockets bypass armor entirely and hit your health. Don't let them hit you. Regarding Croterra, the sentient race we discovered here is called the humans. Don't know how they found that out, and I don't want to know. I take orders first and ask questions later. We'll find logs from the Tazen throughout the game. No, I'm not going to stop. I just realised I actually leveled up, so I am going to stop. Why can I not upgrade cracking? I'm going to put a point into Tazen weapons. It'd be nice to have something better than this atrocious shotgun. Please don't shoot me, sir. Or ma'am. I admit I can't tell with Tazen. Okay, that soldier sounded female. Maybe? I don't know. They're Tazen. Also, the music is great in this game. There's a high quality version of the soundtrack available on the Mars site, and I'm just hoping now that I hear it that this isn't drowning out my voice. Because this is quite a bit louder than the preceding bit. Oh! Careful. Did I lock the door to the storage area? In fact, did I even open it in the first place? Now think about it, I don't think I've ever been to the storage area before. Also, down here we have... It's one of Mia's ribbons. What's it doing here? She can't be alive anyway, never mind. Mia is Ichi's younger sister. This also means that everyone in her family has a 3-letter name. We don't get to learn her father's name, it's Ron. That's Iggy, Dan, and Mia. Are his children. Modern shield doors are fitted with extreme dense. Yeah, it's just basically an excuse. It's plot details about why you can kick down the nanofield doors. Please stop shooting me. You need a Tasen set of 3 to wield it. They're not people. I've only got a Tasen set of 2. Fortunately, I now have a Tasen set of 3 and I've got myself a machine gun. Or, since I'm a pacifist, an impact machine gun. However, I can only carry 3 rounds for it because my assimilate stat is atrocious. No, it will not stop. I can't just jump through a window without smashing it. Bye! About those ceiling lamps. Yes, Iggy has glass embedded in her hair. That's why I was jumping into every lamp I saw. Yeah, never mind. Killed nobody, took no damage. That's a nice pacifist run. Yes, I have finished the game on Ultimortal. I'm not doing it again. Screw that. So, like I said, Ultimortal is different. I'll explain why while we're walking. Okay, we're going to get ourselves a nanofield upgrade. And Dan is uncertain as to whether we can actually convince Crotera, but it's not like we have another choice. And you haven't told us why this alien invasion has gone unnoticed. The spaceship was really well stealthed, and stop asking questions and head for Crotera. Doesn't look like you're telling me anything anyway. And this is just explaining how to crack. Basically, we start in the top left and have to work our way to the top right, bottom right. Everything has a security level. This is security 1. Whoa! That was close. We've got a resonance disruptor. What that does, it effectively kicks all around me at once. And yes, you can kick enemies, though whether that'll do anything depends on your strength. And you can crack Tasen. Cracking a Tasen will disable their heavy weapons as well as ensure they drop ammunition. But I'm not killing anybody, so who cares? And yes, this... fine. Lets me pick... oh, I don't have enough cracking skill. Basically, you can combine your guns into new guns. That's a Tasen Elite. They are armed with rocket launchers. Hello. Oh, never mind. I'm not strong enough to kick down that door. Guess I'm taking the elevator. Soundtrack still rules. Don't turn around, mate. Stay still. Oh, that elevator's dead. Please no shoot. Coming through. So yes, about difficulty. Oh! That hurt. That did 2 of my 4 health. Basically, extreme difficulties in general change a few things, such as how quickly enemies react, or mostly just how quickly enemies react, how many skill points you can get per level. Those we installed here aren't a security problem, they're downright lethal. It's only a matter of time before someone loses an arm in one of these things. Have they ever heard of doors? Even the humans had those. Some guys have been busy blocking certain lift shafts to prevent people falling into them using the materials lying around in boxes. Speaking of, why are there so many damn boxes here? Lift music is catchy though, it plays a lot of political stuff. Welcome to Siratako always makes me glad I'm not in the Kamato army. I'm sure whoever the Kamato are, that's not important. Bye. Now they've rode Oops. That wasn't my fault. That doesn't count. The game is quite lenient. People dying when you didn't do it doesn't count against you. Ah, Blitz. Ow. Blitz are mindlessly aggressive little drone thingamies. Human anomaly. Uses nanotechnology, something that none of the other humans we've encountered possess. She's clearly backed by some traitor's faction or another. We have to terminate her. At all costs, or she might even warn the Kamato Imperial Army of our presence on this planet. We're getting a pretty clear idea of who the Kamato are. Some say she can understand and speak our language due to her personal nanofield, but do not be fooled if she tries to communicate with you. Kill her on sight and report it to your superior. We are not taking chances. So the Kamato don't seem to be terribly well inclined toward the Tays and whoever they are. Vitalica, it's I'm bad at these names. Vitalica, it's Navgarai. Now that I have the time to look deeper into these passive weapons, you know, the ones you access by pressing enter, in case you missed that logbook, here's what I found out. First of all, your passive nano weapons are strictly non-lethal, so if you're worried about your kill count, you can safely use them as much as you like. Attack increases stun duration, there we go. The range of the impact machine gun. And the resonance detonator will interrupt explosives hitting to me. Right. The trouble is, you can see the bottom left, that's a cooldown on it. It's got a very long cooldown on switch. So I can't really use it reactively, like if the bullet's heading towards me, it's too late. I need to have got it ready beforehand. Still, it's quite handy to have. Checkpoint. Only works once. Yep, and that is a terminal door. I can't crack through it, I'm going to have to find the keypad. Ah! Turret. Turrets are not alive. Nobody cares if you break them. Yep, turrets are quite durable. It takes explosives to take one out in any reasonable amount of time, but their support pillars are quite weak. You can just kick them down. Whoa! I was trying to duck. Like that. My bad. Well, not my bad. Still doesn't count as my kill. Excuse me. Yeah, they've also got melee. I found a jump upgrade. I'm gonna get the hell out of here. Ichi is now a borderline kangaroo. It's another of Mia's ribbons. I just said that. Some rat must have found it and dragged it here. I can't recall what happened at all when the Tays struck this place. Looks like me and Dan are the only ones who survived. I have to find Protera. Hello! Don't shoot me. I can't jump that high. Don't shoot me. Where am I? And which way was I going? Because I kind of want to head back for a second, but I can't remember which direction that is, so I guess I'm heading forwards. Though I am going to upgrade my cracking stat. Alright, now I recall where I am, and which direction I need to be going. Oh yes, and Ultimortal, the reason I'm not doing it. I'm going to switch this on, because otherwise he is going to get a missile off me, I bet. Ow! Oh well, I healed. Ultimortal changes up a lot of things. You can only upgrade your health, you have a time limit on every level, enemy, and ultimately you can't do a full pacifist run for reasons. Oh yes, Dan is telling us I can't crack this door. It's hard to crack, I don't mean to insult you. Ichi gets a little pissed off here. I'm not going to show you, but she would actually switch straight to her aggressive quotes if I went on like this. Actually, wait. I might be thinking of a later bit in this level, but there's one where Ichi immediately starts using her aggressive quotes as if she'd killed people. After she gets annoyed at Dan saying she can't do it. This is the one. He's telling me I can't take on a Tazen Elite. The down key on my keyboard sticks. This is a bad thing. That's a Tazen Elite. He's also a bad thing. And yes, he did yell hostiles there. Oh dear. This one's only armed with a rocket launcher, so it's not so bad. Ow. That said, this is pretty bad. I'm gonna have to lure it away for a second. Oh, no, it hasn't gone. The other gun. Bye! Totally worth it. It's machine gun ammo. Still worth it. How do I get over there? I can't recall. I hope I didn't miss it. Hey dude. Yeah, I was kind of asking for that, I guess. Blah 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 blah, basically talking about how nanofields work. Fine. Let's crack a new gun. I've now got the Buster Gun. It's a rapid-fire shotgun, which doesn't work in passive mode, so I guess I'm not using it. Stop shooting me. No, you stop. I don't want to be there. Let's show off a thing. Not sure if passive will work for this. Walls are breakable. Hey look, it's a poster of me. Oops. We can shoot the birds that are out there, but I'm not a murderer. This little terminal would say how many we've killed. However, now it just says cracked by Itchy. Yeah, there was some bored Tazen hanging out in that room shooting at birds, and using that terminal to track. Hello! I don't really want to sneak past you for whatever useless thing you've got. Ah! Yeah, one more point into health because I don't fancy dying. Oh, I did miss it, that's annoying. There's a balcony up there. Itchy, don't go out there. Why not? Because I don't want you to see what it looks like. You're not ready yet. What do you mean not ready? I just want to take a look around. You won't like it, trust me. It's for your own good. Stop hiding everything from me. I'd like to know what's going on around here too. Maybe I'd just like to get some fresh air for once. See what the Tazen spaceship looks like. Just be careful up there, okay? He said there was only one. Itchy. Listen, I tried to warn you. I lied because there was no way you'd agree to do this otherwise, but now you know. The Tazen command an entire armada, and the Alpha struck the whole planet. The strike was a weak one to avoid destroying the surface completely, but the human survivors are few. This complex is the center of the Tazen colony, which is why they left it intact. We can only assume they will eventually spread to the rest of the planet. I know it's not much of a world to save, but it's just a dream, isn't it? Stay calm. You have to trust me, and you have to believe that we can convince Crotera to make them leave. Damn it, I knew this would happen. All of this will be for nothing unless you make it to Crotera. We'll make it, okay? Okay. Good. I should have told you earlier to leave your feelings behind. I forgot you haven't been around for the last 6 months. Right. I'm sorry. I don't want to be me either. Hey look, it's a different end of sector screen. Ichi, listen carefully now. This is Sector 3 where Elite Crotera is stationed. There's another powerful upgrade nearby that'll help you survive. We don't know if Crotera will choose to listen to you, but I don't have any backup plans until I've obtained more information. I know he's not the friendliest guy around, it's going to be dangerous, but... Got it. Get the upgrade, find Crotera. You sure you're okay now? If you don't want to do this, I'm fine. I can't run around being scared if we're going to save the world. That's more like it. You can trust me now? I'll try hard to follow orders. Thanks, Dan. Don't mention it. Now, find the upgrade in Crotera, you'll have to get to another building in this complex. Sector 3 is split between this building and the next one. Head down to ground level and enter the first structure you see. Got it. And by the way, you're more pacifistic than I expected. That's good in a way, but remember that your survival may be imperative to the future of Earth. I know, and I won't let you down. I don't need to be a murderer to get through the game. I've done this shit on Ultimortal. Yeah, the non-pacifist version of the resonance detonator will reflect the projectiles back instead of detonating them harmlessly. And hello, we've found a new friend! Soldier Vitalica! We actually read one of her logbooks earlier, or something that Nautgarai wrote to her. And she is offering a truce! I just read a couple of lines ahead there, sorry. I'm impossible to kill, and I haven't killed anyone. So she doesn't want to fight. Did you say Crotera? Yep, we gotta find our way to Crotera. Vitalica isn't convinced by this plan. Yep, the Tazen aren't going to fight me, but they're not exactly happy about me being around. So I can't even fire my gun without breaking it. Can't kick doors down either. Though, as she said, they've unlocked a couple of doors just to make sure I can get through. Yeah, I missed the rocket launcher in the previous level. Also, obviously it goes without saying, I can't touch any of the Tazen. But this is a nice example of one of the things that changes when you're a pacifist. Excuse me, mate. I already have the machine gun, so... Yeah, the Tazen are kind of confused about the whole we look like humans thing as well. Coming through. I said coming through. Thank you. And it's another of Mia's ribbons. He must have carried lots of these when Dad was showing us around. Why do I keep thinking of when I've got so much more important things to do? And as Ichi implies here, if there's one ribbon per level, if I miss any ribbons, the rest of them disappear. And so help me, I can't remember which way here leads to stuff. Oh, it looks like it pretty much leads to the same spot. But there was something off to the left which I imagine I've missed now. Ow. Oh, my ankles. Look, it's not that I want to fight you, mate, it's just I want all the experience because I'm not killing. I need all the experience I can get. Can't break doors. I bet that's it anyway. 10. Okay. If you had put points into nothing but strength, then you could kick that door down. You might need to be getting more experience than I am in my pacifist way. But you would then find that the subsequent door needs level 10 crack. And that isn't actually infeasible, because there is a trick you can do. I can't remember the command. It's you've got to hold down and press a button sequence, and Iggy will crack her own nanofield. This resets all your experience and you can redistribute it. That's the only way to get through that door. Is to have 10 strength, kick it down, then crack your own nanofield, put all your points into cracking. Impulse launcher, it's basically they're telling me what the rocket would do. Oh. Dear logbook, this turn, that's the equivalent of days, I was transferred to a different subsection of the human building. I've been moved all over the place, but I'm still not close enough to major. It's hardly rare for girls as young as me joining the army, so it's not like they'll treat me better than anyone else and move me to a defense post just because I want to. As long as I keep asking to change commander for personal reasons, I'll end up with her sooner or later, but I can't blame Phobic disorders forever. And I just got an armor upgrade. And as Dan said, won't do diddly against rockets, but it will make me take less damage from the guns. Which is nice, because getting shot sucks. We're going to find a few entries by the diary writer. Back we go. And what are these? These don't look like Tazen. And these logbooks look different as well. Yes, these are the Kamato. A scout team sent to Origin. They got shot down and now they're trapped here. Ow. I don't have the levels in Kamato weaponry to pick it up. Fortunately, touching these guys isn't going to break a truce with the Taze, though they don't seem terribly friendly inclined. Friendly inclined? Ow. But yes, we're seeing the basic Taze and Kamato weaponry there, which I couldn't pick up. Oops. It's... oh, this is talking about a resonance detonator. I forget what their basic gun is called. It's that green stream. It's their equivalent to the machine gun. Itchy pointing out here that they're called the Kamato because she read their logbooks. She has different dialogue here if I'd skipped over the logbooks. Dan will tell you about them in that case. Yep. Protera may have blown things. It seems he gave the order to shoot down that ship that the Kamato were in. Possibly this drew attention. Whoever wrote this log seems to think I'm more dangerous than the Kamato. They're right. Hey, look at this soldier. Pay attention to this soldier for absolutely no reason. Alright, that's enough attention. Don't touch me, I don't want to break the truce. Let's have a word with Protera. What the? Who are you? My name's Itchy, and I have to speak to you about... You're that human anomaly. I'm just here to tell you you should leave this planet. So many people have died, and we don't even know why. Don't expect me to waste my time with some worthless human when the future of the Tazen is at stake. We're down to our last colony. I have no qualms with annihilating whatever's left standing on Origin to make room for us. Origin? It's the Earth. We live here, and you just come here and try to kill us all. We haven't done anything wrong, so just leave. You know nothing of the Taser, and you know nothing of the damned Kamato. If this is our last chance to escape total extermination by their hands, we're not going anywhere. What are a few human lives compared to 1,000,000 Taser? Once we start expanding, there'll be no hope left for you. I have a truce with you guys. The least you can do is listen. You mean my troops declared a truce behind my back? I'm still in the shadow on camera, sorry. I bet it was that worthless Vitalica. I'll take care of her later. You should be thankful that yours is the last planet we'll ever have to Alpha Strike. Now die! Enough of that, thank you. Also, how the hell do you get an NPFB Devastator in a gun that small? Hey, Anomaly. Glad you cut up the truce. I wasn't sure whether to help you or not. I got a bad feeling when you said you were heading up here, though, and really that bastard got what he deserved. Ordering the Alpha Strike was bad enough, but treating his troops the same at a time like this? Oh, don't tell anyone you saw me using that weapon, alright? In case there are people still as strict about illegal cracking and stuff. It wasn't me anyway, I got it from Yukabacha a long time ago, so... You just killed Crotera! What's everyone going to say now? What am I supposed to talk? Who am I supposed to talk to now? Oh, hey! He was just about to decorate the walls with you, and that's how you thank me? Fine, see if I help you again. Alright, I'm sorry. You're serious about this, aren't you? To be honest, I don't think a single elite around here could have convinced anyone to just pack their hot drinks and leave. Not a chance. The Komodo is so close on our backs we don't even dare to use the communicator. You should just... never mind. What? No, I remember somewhere I had to go. See ya! Wait! What about him? Oh, let's just pretend you did it, alright? Better than starting a war here. If they find us together, things are going to turn real sour. A lot of people I know will be dead for sure. I think it's best if you give me a head start so I can get out of here, okay? See you later. Sorry for the mess. I guess she saved my life. Crotera said something about this being their last colony, though. Looks like they came here to escape the Kamato. He said the Taisen have used the Alpha Strike on other planets before. I'm glad you're okay, but this isn't good news. Like I said before, though, the Kamato seem to be some kind of peacekeeping force. Maybe there's some sort of space police. And I have an idea that might just work. I thought this was our last chance. No, don't worry. We won't give up yet. There's a Taisen communication area nearby. If I've interpreted the most recent information on the Kamato correctly, I know the code to send a distress call to a nearby fleet. With any luck, the Kamato will come down here and wipe the Taisen out for us. Is that safe? I mean, more aliens coming here? That's why I was holding this back from you before. I didn't want to worry you, but if anyone can take on the Taisen, it's the Kamato. We have to give it a try. After all, we won't get any further ourselves. I'm sure I'm okay with it, but when you put it like that, I guess you're right. It's just that girl... Never mind. Look, we can talk about this later. With Crotera dead, I think we can consider that truce with the Taisen permanently over. Be careful. And just a note, my time in-game has actually just incremented by 10 minutes. The reason being, I'm giving Vitalica a head start. That was a change made for speedrunners, because you originally couldn't get that ending with Crotera at all. The truce didn't exist in earlier versions. So it was always a fight. In order to avoid this being infinitely faster, you get an unavoidable 10 minutes added on. So all speedruns are still in kill mode. Sector 4. Find the generator, power up the communicator. That said, I think I've played quite enough for now. I honestly think I might continue this one for a full playthrough because it's not a hugely long game. It would be easy to get done, and hopefully I haven't just drowned out all my volume with music, because I was sort of calibrating for the menu music and this seems a lot quieter. But thank you all so much for joining me. This is a game I do love a great deal, and if I continue, hopefully I'll be able to show you why. Because we have only seen the very beginning of the changes that come with the game depending on how you play it. I will show off the extras and such later when I continue it, but thank you all so much for joining me. I'm the Flying Banana, and I'll see you next time.